There is no peace amongst the stars. It is the 41st millennium, and there is only war. We live in the Imperium of mankind, the greatest empire the galaxy has ever known. Millions of planets united in their adoration for the Emperor. But we are not alone. Fell xenos covet our worlds. Be it the insidious Eldar, expansionist Tau, or the brutal Horus. Armageddon is such a crucible. It is a planet any species in our empty galaxy would crave. Rich in mineral wealth and a manufacturing powerhouse, producing countless ordnance for the Imperial war effort. To be an inhabitant in Armageddon is to face harsh deserts of ash, chemically tainted rivers, boiling oceans, dense jungles filled with carnivorous flora, and wastes of fire. Amidst these hellish environs, humanity prospers, seemingly out of spite. They live in gigantic smog-choked spires that reach high into the atmosphere. These hive cities teem with human filth and villainy, and yet their industrial might is critical for the Imperium's survival. As an Inquisitor, it is one of my many duties to protect such a world. By the grace of the Imperium, I do not do this alone. Armageddon is well protected. As the founding world of the Steel Legion, it can muster thousands of highly equipped regiments to its cause. Should even these brave soldiers struggle against an invading xenos threat, then the Space Marines, superhuman warriors beyond imagining, and the Titan legions, towering god machines armed with unfathomable firepower, can be summoned. But I keep a watchful eye upon Armageddon nonetheless. The planet was invaded before by dark powers, and I'm not convinced that their taint was fully scoured from its lands. The planetary government grows woefully complacent, ignorant of what awaits in the darkness of space.
Hello and welcome, Imperial citizens. It is I, Magness Bloodstone. I am here today to inform you that Armageddon has been attacked, and we shall ride to her defense. The foul greenskins are preparing to invade, and we shall counter them.
I don't know what is happening. The comms are going crazy. Bear with me, Commander. If only I could pray. Never mind. I have 2 urgent order stacks coming through on the Vox. They are both code Cyans, so as the ranking officer, you need to decide which assignment to accept. Governor von Straub is demanding all Steel Legion battalions to attack. This is a chance to strike back at the Greenskins early. Your force could be one of the first to engage in a meaningful offensive. However, as you'll have gathered, Voxnets are busy and ineffectual, making it all but impossible to coordinate such a large-scale counter. I know it is not my place to say, but the Governor's order, while valiant, seems a little rash. The alternative requires you remaining at Hive Deathmire. As you know too well, the Greenskins have been probing the area, and yet they are not following through to attack the Hive. This is very irregular behavior, not typical of the Orcs. Regimental Command wants your battalion to investigate, as you are familiar with the area. There may be no immediate glory in this mission, but if the Greenskins are up to something anomalous, we need to know. Choose your mission, Commander.
We will not listen to the moron known as Governor Van Straat. No, we shall investigate at Hive Deathmire.
Brave warriors of the Steel Legion, I speak to you directly. Do not fear! I have not been slain by the xenose scum, as some of you feared when I could not be found on Armageddon Prime. I have simply relocated to Tartarus Hive on Secundus. This hive city has a vastly more strategic location, and so it's a perfect base to better coordinate our troops. In any case, we prepare to attack. I note that some battalions have taken a more conservative approach. But to those who ride out to face the orcs, I will ensure that many medals will await your return. Now go, bold soldiers! Win me, the Emperor, back the planet.
It is a relief to be assigned as your communications adjunct, Commander. My faith has been tested of late with the death of my family in the initial Orc airstrike, even as they celebrated the day of the Emperor's ascension, so I need some stability. Anyway, your mission is to return to Hive Deathmire, investigate the deserted perimeter outposts, and discover what the Greenskins are up to.
Very well, if those are the orders given to us from upon high, then we shall carry them out to the best of our ability. Let me look at my troops in body, Emperor. Well. I suppose this is what we have got, so we shall work with it. Let us send our scouts out. Although I would like to have more heavy armor, we shall work with what we have. Let's get some heavy fire support in that their building. But a God Emperor's Grace, what in the fuck is that? Gretchen mowed them down, soldiers. Leave none of those pesky grots alive. What's your range? I see. Specialist. Well, move up in your salamander and hold position for now. I do declare I need a force to come down here and capture that building, so that would be you. Right. What do we have here? Yet another specialist group. Well, y'all ain't helping much, but take out them grots for me. That'll be most good of you. Ah, the smell of orc filth. Excellent. Let us get our a wither. Very nice. Let's move you up for the glory of the God Emperor, of course. I don't know about this Von Straff fellow, but he is not in charge of the Imperium. The God Emperor is. Well, look at that pile of junk. Well, we cannot allow that to remain, now can we? Eliminate that. Soldier, is there something wrong with your weapon there? I could swear that's it. Okay. Now, what in... Okay. This game works out, these grots are far more resilient than I had first imagined. I'm quite taken aback that our Lehman Russ immolator is unable to take out some killer cans. I mean, the God Emperor's grace. Can someone please land a... Well, I know the Archoids are resilient, but this is taking the piss a bit. I feel. Unit reports that the settlement has been abandoned, for the Archoids do not know of defending the positions. They would rather charge in to commence looting, I imagine. Foul greenskins. Well, let's get our teams up into positions where they can assist our armor. I mean, by the 9 heavenly saints, man, what are you doing on cavalry back? This is... The Emperor is testing me. I am assured of that. Mounted I mean... Yes, but... perhaps against a feral orcs. Yes, fair enough. I can see your point. But we have a greenskin horde upon us, and... Well, commence with the destruction of the grots, please. Please, just wipe them out for me. This is embarrassing. Well, if that is all they have to offer, let us see if there's if we can bring in any more troops. No, we cannot. We cannot. I do declare it would be nice to have a bit more steel in our ranks, but fair enough. Was that one of our sentinels out there? Did anyone see that? It was indeed. Now, who allowed a sentinel to fall without taking... Cowards. Well, move up. Don't go wasting your time now. Let's see what... Ooh, very nice. I believe I would like you to begin the... What the... Are y'all smoking obscure in there? What the fuck's going on? Y'all missed? This is quite the... Please, Basilisk, end that miserable thing's life for me. You would... I don't know how you've got your your mounted horsemen into the building, but fair enough. Please do your best to destroy... Really? You don't say? Huh. So you're trying to inform me that the cavalry was able to... This is most suspicious, but fair enough. We shall accept it. Units report a strong point abandoned, but Orc forces spotted advancing on their position. Well, we have enough shitstorms that we have to contend with for the moment, so let us push on. Bombardment away. Okay, he's a tough son of a bitch, but... Well, let's have a look what we can do over here. I believe the God Emperor's wrath is about ready for a smackdown on these Orcoid filth. What? Okay. I made a tactical error. We shall prevail, because the God Emperor watches over us. My blunders will not cause too much damage to our morale. I'm sure. I hope. Why, yes, move your immolator in there. That seems about right. So we couldn't have paid for the extra bit of armor just to cap that. No, fair enough. As I sit here, enjoying a cup of recaf and enjoying a low stick or two, I do feel sorry for the men on the ground, but these are the pains of command, I suppose. Well then. We have some orcoid filth I would like you to dispose of, but in due time, I'm sure, you need to get your sights in. Why are you so... That's better, I guess. How did y'all not see... I'm beginning to feel a mite bit cheated here, but we shall continue. Cavalry, please charge the war buggy. I'm sure the God Emperor will protect you and you'll be fine. So, well, it turns out y'all can't reach, so move up onto the walls, please. Ooh, well. You move up as well. Excellent. Take your shots and, well, burn that filth away, please. I do. Are y'all getting your butts kicked by Gretchen? What is wrong with y'all? This is disgusting. Well. Steel Legion Special Unit. Fine, bathe them in fire. Ooh, well, the God Emperor did indeed favor y'all. Now, over to this side of the battle. My least favorite spot. Let's see what y'all can do. Well, if you attempt that, you are dead. So, you're not very useful, you know. Fine, Salamander destroyed the orcoid filth. Demon Russ, I would like you to obliterate their positions, although... Move up. How is it that they have an accuracy of, I'm not sure how I know this, but an accuracy of 16, yet they are going to do... Oh, okay, fair enough. The God Emperor protected them then. A 9%. And yet somehow my men are still failing. I would like to speak to the Mechanicus member who is in charge of our auger array scans, because they are clearly off by a large margin. Oh well, carry on with it, I suppose. Well, their faith certainly wasn't strong enough. I believe we want to bring in some extra assistance for our people. So let's bring in some more artillery. Yeah. I do apologize, but I believe these folks down here need the assistance more than y'all do. Fire upon the scavenged Imperial equipment. We shall not let the orcs keep such valuable resources. I'd rather see them destroyed than in the hands of our xenos. Now then, I truly had hoped that would do more. For you, I would like you to recover your strength, please. Take some time. Oh, no. I had hoped. Oh, y'all gonna have to move. Excellent. Fire upon the filth. Expect casual. How in the name of the Emperor did you lose 9 men to a bunch of Gretchen? Please inform me of this. Like, how exactly did you let those tiny ass little bastards? I don't know what to do with y'all. This is ridiculous. But anyway, back to the shitstorm that is the battle in the south. So we're gonna harry the enemy of our salamander here. God damn, that's a lot of DACA they're able to. Did I just? I apologize. That's a lot of firepower they're able to bring down upon us. We shall heal that unit up. Sentinel, you continue to fight. How is your chance to aim? You're not able. How is it that you were unable to? I see you less use than an Argrin in a workshop. Well, that is just great. Thank you so much for your contribution to the war effort. Excellent. Excellent. I should say that, sadly, the Sentinel has fallen. The God Emperor resto the pilot. Useless bastard that he was. Well then, let's call upon the it's fine. Just pull him in nice and tight down there. Move up. Fire upon the foe. Move up. Rain down fire upon them. Make them suffer. God Emperor. Now y'all just sit back and replenish your strength, y'all. Look like y'all need it. Taking an ass whooping over here. As I learned before, apparently these war buggies ain't so good against cavalry. Go figure. Don't know how the AdMech did not notice this, but we are getting fired upon by a fucking Gretchen cannon. By a Zat gun? Well, that is a predicament. I wish I could get you to swing in that way, but y'all gonna take more damage than I want, so fall back. Fall back for now and reinforce. I do not want you. Come over here. Fire upon the Gretchen. The Grots, the Gretchen, the fucking little green bastards. Fire upon the little green bastards, that's the one. Well, I'm sure you can handle a few, or maybe not, maybe not. Let us have you. We could replenish your number, but I don't see that doing much good to you. Try and fight off the foe. Those flashlights really ain't doing it for you, but sadly, the range of the flame teams is also not by the front. We have intruders into our camp here, boys. Damn, that's a mighty high mortality rate for our men. Well, come on, cavalry. You seem to be... Well, that may have been a little mistake on my behalf there. What kind of artillery are you that y'all don't do no... Well, that is sad. Go away. Be gone. If I click on it, I'll get thrown out of the game. So, go away. Okay. Y'all move up. Begin firing upon them. Fire upon them. I would like y'all to move up. Begin firing upon the Xenose scum. Leave none of them alive. Excellent work, soldiers. Now let's get out of here. We need to reinforce. Right. So. Begin firing down hellfire upon the enemy. Now let's get y'all back to there to plug up the gap. Well, that's the end of you if you do that. Begin firing upon the enemy. Bathe them in hallowed Prometheus. Well, man, this is one of those times where it's kind of shit or bust. You gotta shit or you gotta get off the sea, Dom. Just try and lessen their numbers. Help the rest of your men. Now, y'all are fucked. If they attack y'all, yeah, you're not surviving. Fall back and... How do you only do... Fucking useless bastard ass. That was less than enlightening, but never mind. Well... Although I do suppose they have not damaged our cavalry at the very least, I suppose. Cavalry, just get in there, do what you can. By the throne, you did less than I could ever have hoped. Burn them, bathe them in promethium, and roast those grots. By the throne, at least you could take them out. That reminds me. Although I believe we need something else. I'm not so concerned about the enemy's armor. It's more of their infantry that worries me the most, and Damn, I wish I had access to some Sisters of Battle. We could get some immolators in here. That'd be most glorious. But that is, ooh. Yeah, but his the range of his weapon is not ideal. Battlemaster, it's just. Well, I suppose. No, I refuse to go with the Greenskins philosophy. Let's get ourselves a nice. Yeah, let's get us a Punisher. I think that should we should punish the foul xenos. And that there vehicle sounds like it should do the job. So, any other units that could assist us in this battle would be most appreciated. Much appreciated. Good. Begin dropping your ordnance. Move up slightly as well, not too far. We don't want the Greenskins to come out and try to ambush. I did not believe that you could go that high, funnily enough. How have y'all managed to get to 7? He's only at 5. Huh. Curious. I guess the machine spirits have blessed that vehicle. I can only imagine. Oh yes, yes, please attempt to bless this vehicle as well with much more. No. The army side does not bless all vehicles, it seems. Y'all can rest and get back some morale. That would be beautiful. Continue devastating the foul Greenskins with overwhelming fire superiority. Although I still am surprised that they are able to survive so much. But can move into position, men. I would like y'all to secure us a beach front as soon as the God Emperor will allow it. Excellent. We'll begin bombardment and we'll see what's left at the end of it then, shall we? Come at us, foul Greenskins. Get y'all some morale bonuses. Replenish your troops. I would like you to be fit and ready for the upcoming battle. Well, maybe not for you. Excellent to see. Excellent. Right. We should be done with this area in no time. The Greenskins could not hope to contend with our superior tactics, equipment. Well, just about everything superior to the Greenskins, I guess. More bastards. Now, yes, please eliminate. Where in the goddamn these fuckers are coming out from? Move up. Fire upon the Greenskins' artillery. Shall wipe them out. For we are the God Emperor's chosen. Well, I guess we're the God Emperor's chosen, second only to the hallowed Astartes. Can't go forget about them. Yes, eliminate. Again, I must ask, are y'all baked in there? Like, how is it you were able to miss so many times against such a weaker foe? The Greenskins are resilient. I'll give them that much. Their lack of tactics and efficient weapons is apparent, but yes, they are at least resilient. And how exactly he's beyond boys with the shooters. How exactly are you so vulnerable to these? Just stay there. Just stay there. But a God Emperor, just don't move. Begin bombardment. We shall obliterate the founders. I would sincerely like to know how exactly these Greenskins are able to do so much damage to my valuable troops. Well, it appears as if we are getting played. By who, I do not know. They are able to, at distance, I would like to see their, I would like to see the admech explain how exactly our Imperial firepower is failing and killing a few damn Greenskins. Fire upon them. Your casualties at this moment in time, your casualties mean nothing to me. I could care less. I have grown weary of this nonsense. I would like this farce to be over. Thank you. Come on, all push. Push for the God Emperor. Well, that was surprising. Well then. Eliminate. Please. Excellent. We possess all of the strategic points. The enemy cannot hope to win against us now. Glories for the God Emperor.
Thank you, Commander. I'll ensure your intelligence is reported to Regimental Command for analysis. Other reports filtering in are not good. The Orcs have taken Hive Volcanus. We don't understand how. The defenses should have held for weeks. Command is currently reviewing the other hives to ensure we don't lose any more. Why has the Emperor abandoned us? Stand by for further mission parameters. In the meantime, you're tasked with bolstering the defense of Deathmire.
Finally, Commander, I have a chance to talk to you. I know you have been occupied coordinating the defense of the Hive City, but as the senior member of the Officio Prefectus attached to this unit, I feel it's my duty to make my thoughts known. While other battalions attack the Orcs head-on at the behest of Governor von Straub, we sit on our hands waiting for the xenos filth to strike. Craven acts like this will not read well in my report.
Commissar, Rushing headlong into the orcs does not prove a lack of cowardice. Commissar, what does prove a lack of strategy and a waste of resources?
Strategy and avoiding combat can be dangerously similar, Commander. I will be keeping a close eye. I note that the communications adjunct you seem so fond of has relayed as a possible orc sighting. The greenskins are massing close by. I trust you have no objections to a preemptive strike.
I do not, in fact. Well, let's see what we have here. So, somehow you have managed to allow the enemy to... I just claimed this area. How did y'all let that fall into the enemy? Commissar, I believe you are a fool. Well, I believe we'll be recruiting a squad of ratlings. They'll be far more used to... I'm sure I went to upgrade, not... Very well. Very well. We shall continue with our duty here. Let us have a look. We have the scout variant. Well, what does this have in except for costing more, having less sight? Huh. I don't suppose... No. None of y'all come with like a big-ass flamethrower. Shame. That's it. By the throne. No one cares about y'all. Okay. We shall ignore the lack of new units. Very well. Let us begin, I suppose. Let's get us some infantry out at the front here. And I believe we shall give them the scout salamander and perhaps a punisher as well. That might be just enough for them. We shall take our artillery and head to the high ground. From there we should be able to provide assistance for our allies. Were there any other... By the throne, I may have acted a little bit too rashly there. Well, never mind, we can... Well... Why not, I suppose? It's a destroyer or a demolisher cannon. I think I'd rather go for the las destroyer. So let's go for you and place y'all right there. Okay, so Gretchen alert. I feel it is as if it's a bit of a waste, but let's begin the onslaught, I suppose. I mean, they're... I'd have thrown their Gretchen. There we go. Right, command squad, move up. Rattling Squad. Why are y'all... Position over there. Move up with your chimeras. Yes, I do believe that would make me most happy. Thank you. And yes, that too would also make me quite happy. Let us bring up our artillery. And I believe that is all that we can fire upon them. Excellent, excellent. I'm not sure how y'all... Ooh, excellent. Again, fire upon them. Excellent, marvelous. Someone gonna tell me how they keep getting hold of our technology? It's most perplexing to me. And how is it a sentinel is able to do so much damage? Exactly. Fire upon them. And how is their aim so... What a throw. I was led to believe that that would destroy. Nevertheless, here you are. We shall fall back. Again, firing. You have taken so much damage. Your first engagement is disgraceful. Again, firing. Well, it's a grot tank, and you... How are y'all doing this? How are y'all doing this to us? Fucking useless ass bastards. And y'all morale is fucking gone. This is just disgraceful, you know that? This is just pathetic. Fire upon the ground, so I had enough of them. Fucking get rid of them. Yes, please, do them a kindness and just fire upon them. Excellent. Now begin moving up, please. Move up the Rattlins, we shall move up the command force and the armored column as well. By the throne, did I feel cheated. Well, the Magos biologist has just passed me the data slate with that thing's name on it, and I refuse. God Emperor, nothing should have that kind of... It's got too many G's and... Squid Goffif? Is this... What abomination. Who named that bastard? Well... Get the salamander to move up, I suppose, if it can, and it will eliminate those foul greenskins. Why did y'all? It was not what my intention was, but... Yes, I wish for you to kill that thing. How are y'all telling me this little fucking piece of junk is gonna survive? Destroyer, do your fettin' job and destroy. I do. Well, get your morale back. I'll see if I can repair you at one point. The Atmech are probably not going to be too pleased at that, but oh well. I would be most delighted if you would move up to there, actually. What the fuck? Yes, yes, do them a kindness and just obliterate them. Y'all have a flamer. Oh, crying out loud. How do y'all get so beat up against some fucking grots? My grandmother's scarier than fucking grots, and yet y'all can't even get the fucking commissar over here and yeah, now that's what I'm talking about. Look at the rattlings performing there. Right, do it. Oh, actually, to pawed you up, and you all would have. Do it. Anyone left in the back lines? I do not believe so. Although, y'all haven't moved up, and y'all not going to. Rattling. Heavy guns, take them out. Go and capture that for me, please, and thank you, God Emperor. He feels for every one of you that is lost, trust me. Fall into defensive positions, would you kindly? Y'all can wait. Fire upon the foe. Fire upon the foe. How did y'all not... What is wrong with you? Fucking grots with a fucking cannon, and yet you can't do that. Pull up in range. There we go. Bring some real hurt down on those little bastards. I may have sent too many men down to this location by chance. Y'all be perfect. Fire upon them. Ah, excellent. I do like... Well, no, let's go with the closest enemy and work our way off. No, go for that. That seems about right, actually. Yeah, just keep firing your pathetic little. Yeah, keep doing nothing at all. It's quite all right, you know. Just put a plaster on that fucking gaping wound. I wish my artillery would do a little better. Oh well, never mind. For the God Emperor we charge. Can you? Yeah. Fuck them up. Someone's doing their work. Someone's doing work. Right, I think if we move you over to there, we still have that point. And let's move you over to there. Oh, beautiful. And we'll move you all up. Excellent. I believe that is everyone. couldn't do that much. Y'all can. Oh, that's just beautiful. Beautiful. Be so kind as to move into there. Data slate to come through. Orc forces on the ridge line have been destroyed, but more enemies spotted. We're cut off from the hive. Our objectives have updated. We are to move at least 5 of our Steel Legion units to the right of the battle map. We are to abandon the hive. How have I not known I've had this weapon here? Fire upon the enemy. But we have we are holding. I don't particularly see the point in us fleeing right now. We have clearly got the superior position. Yes, regain your strength, soldiers. We shall continue with our assault for now, until we see reason to otherwise change our plans. For now, however, I do not see any reason to stop trying to assist our allies. That is not an idea. Move positions to over here and fire upon this little bastard. Unfortunately, you will have to deal with those little shits next to you. What? Okay. Oh, by the throat. Well. That is quite the piece they have brought onto the battlefield there. Well. I believe at this time we do not have the firepower to contend with such a foe. We will, of course, be. Is this all you have to offer? What? But how is this is meant to be a hive gate? Then we will begin a fight and withdrawal. We are not equipped to deal with such a foe at this time. We are not leaving out of cowardice, no. We are leaving so that we can fight another day once we can rearm and regroup. This is not a decision I take lightly. We are leaving our allies to fend for themselves, but they are within a hive, so they should, with the God Emperor's grace, be able to hold the line for some time. So long as von Strab Overlord Van Straub keeps his heretical fucking hands off the potato. Doesn't try to give any more suicide orders to our men. I think we can We can fight another day. Yes, fire upon them. Do not cease to firing upon them. If we are to leave this place, we are to leave them in disarray. How are you so fucking shit? I mean, I have to ask you. You are an STC construct, and yet you are so piddling compared. I mean, you're. Well, hopefully our allies will survive this endeavor. Y'all would have thought they would have put some forces there to stop them from just crossing the... Well... Quite the predicament. By the throat. Man, I hate to say this, but run. By the God Emperor's grace, you will make it. If you run as fast as you can now. We will regroup. We will return. I'd have thrown that Lehman Russ is well, that Lehman Russ might get left behind. I may have also forgot to fire the cannon. My fault. Well, that thing is fucking useless. Where's the commissar to get those men down there? So, I did not land this time. That was an echo that was heard over. How much? Oh, okay. What? Yeah, the ad mechs are fucking up with their instructions again. Good. Get that Lehman Russ out there. Right, man, we're gonna head for the Imperial side of the line, I believe. So let's get moving. Anyone left behind stays behind. We'll regroup once we have some heavier ordnance to deal with these xenos. Well. You know, if they had given them some decent weapons, maybe they wouldn't be doing so shit. Oh well, never mind. As I said before, this is not a complete evacuation, a complete retreat. We will fight our way. We will cause as much damage as possible to our enemy. We'll not allow them to just pillage freely. No, we will do all that we can. That may have been a poor choice for your squad. Try to assist. If I'd thrown, they just sent those men out there to die. Well, they were penal scum anyway. Well. Let us see what we can do here against these foul xenos. Excellent. Alright, take that position. We'll begin moving our people out. Fire upon the enemy. Yeah, don't go heading over there. That's probably not a good idea. Excellent. We are victorious.
How is your battalion faring, Commander? Unfortunately, I haven't been able to make contact sooner. It's been very hectic here since the loss of Vulcanus, and now Hive Tempestora has been ravaged too. High Command are in disarray. There's rumors of bribes, incompetence, even treason. Some battalions have been knowingly sacrificed in the withdrawal. This counter-offensive was ill-conceived. I just assumed others above in the chain of command knew that too. Please hold strong, Commander. Deathmire is the only hive left on Armageddon Prime, and even though you have successfully eliminated the mob massing for an attack, the rest of the Horde is on their way.
Hive Deathmire is the only hive on Armageddon Prime that still stands. Guardsmen of the Steel Legion, I task you with defending it at all costs, even with your lives. Believe me, I feel your pain. It's not easy being back here on Secundus. I'd much rather be fighting shoulder to shoulder with you, but alas, I must coordinate our defense effort and cannot delegate this important task to any other. So I must ask you to sacrifice your lives, as it would not look good for my administration if we lose the entire continent to the Greenskins. I am a fervent man, so I know the Emperor would agree with my words. Bless all in the coming fight!
Commander, I have important orders. Commissar Yarrick has been sending void ships from Hades with supplies and reinforcements. However, the Orcs dominate the sky, and many ships have been lost to enemy fire. But one craft, while shot down, remains largely intact. We have received the call for help from its pilot. Take your force, find the crash site, and enact repairs.
So we are to locate the crashed ship and her survivors. So I believe a couple of our vehicles could do with an upgrade. So let us do that. I believe the Lehman Russ for one. Could at the very least be upgraded. Now, how about our other units? Can we cannot, not for now. And how many more units can we get? We're already at our maximum. Well, I would have preferred, but never mind. Can we replace them? I would very much like to have an Argon unit. Those big bastards can handle the Orcs. Our infantry, not so much. Well, looks like that's all we get, so let's get going. I guess we'll get our infantry down here. Seems to make sense. We'll give them a couple of armor pieces just to help out, and then the rest is coming down here. So let's see if we can save these poor fools. Well, we can get there straight away. Let's get there. Right. Get firing upon the xenose filth. Effing you have, ladies, if you please. Excellent. Now I realize you're a destroyer of tanks and vehicles, but you have to lend your craft to units for now. Encountered the enemy. Unfortunately, they have encountered our artillery. Right, I don't believe... Ooh. I was wrong. Fire upon them. Holding just. Yes, fire upon them, please. Heavy ordnance. Take those orcs out. Well, I really didn't want you all to be doing. Oh, actually. Yeah, well done, men. Be brave. Sure that xenos filth it has no match against Imperial firepower. Well, I suppose let's move you big bastards up. There's nothing y'all. I was hoping for a little bit more from y'all, but okay. Our snipers are not having a good day at all. Right, move the artillery up. I'd very much like for you to fire upon them, and then to attempt to hold that position by the throne. Okay, man. Okay. Begin engaging that buggy. It's a shame we don't have any cavalry. Apparently, they're really good against them. Who knew that orc technology was vulnerable to horses? I wish y'all had a bit more range. Yeah, get in there. Provide yourself with some cover. Fine, destroy that green abomination. Well, that is most unfortunate. I do hope the stream is still up, but, well, pick feed. I should, forgive me, it's a local saying on my world. I mean, it's a peculiar thing, but it appears as if we're still running, so, let's just call it the, angst of the machine spirit, shall we? Leave it at that. I don't want no mechanicus coming around here saying I poked around with none of their shit. Okay, our salamander is taking a wee bit of a pounding, but she can handle it. Right, do me the pleasure of destroying that piece of junk. Excellent. Get yourself into cover, if you'd be so kind. Ogrins, do your work. Just obliterate them. Beautiful. Command squad, let's get you moving up. I am liking that. Now we need to dislodge a fungus infection over here. So let us get on that. You know what? I do believe I would like you to shoot that thing in the ass. Not that it made a whole lot of difference, but well. I believe I would like you to move up first. Excellent. Now, you move up to... Yeah, you move up to there. Now, I dislike the idea of taking damage to Gretchen, but we shall do as the God Emperor wills, I suppose. Right. Everything else is in place. So. Enough survivors have been located, so prepare for the extraction. Excellent. So guardsmen, just need to hold the line. So, let's look at getting our Ogrins reinforced. And our other men, well, sadly we can't reinforce them, but we can at least let them rest. And that increase in their morale should aid them drastically in the upcoming battle. Okay. Let's see if we can't dislodge these annoying little bastards over here. I'm just disappointed with the effectiveness of our artillery barrages. It seems they are less than effective. And then please do weaken them for me. Excellent. I believe that is all the God Emperor has to give, so that is where we will end this set of orders and deployments. The Omnisire might need to take a little bit more care in your survival, because otherwise you're just not. Okay. Obliterate them. That then opens up a way for you to exit. You can then take its place, but fire upon the war buggy. That'll allow the rest of our forces to be able to do some more damage to these green bastards. It seems as if, again, God Emperor just doesn't have any more to give to us. Do we push forwards, men? That is the question. That is the question. I believe we will stand firm. We will not get pulled into any pointless battles that could cost us valuable men and resources. No, no, we shall not. Well, whilst we weren't looking, they were able to do some serious damage to our artillery, rendering it practically useless. Move up to the vineweed, if you would please, so that we can annihilate that mosquito. Move up. Fire upon them with your Ripper guns. Another green-skinned bastard has had his head. His head? Now, I've never taken the time to actually bother looking, but, the greenskins have balls? It's probably heretical to find out anyway. Well, the spongy thing that was once called his brain is now gone, so... unlucky. Fire upon the filth, render them into giblet bits. Well, pucker up, boys. Well, for now, stay in your safe location. Begin firing upon the enemy. Huh. Ogrins, just get in there and rip them to pieces. Ratlings, we're gonna have to get you some better fucking ammo or something. This is ridiculous. Fire upon the enemy, please. Drop some pain from above, if you'd be so kind. We are running out of, never mind, keep firing. The God Emperor protects those who are faithful and worthy. The God Emperor won't protect you if you're no lazy bum. Y'all better work for that protection. That good divine shit don't come free. You gotta work for the God Emperor to take notice. And ladies, you have not worked hard enough, so get your asses into gear. What in the God Emperor's men begin falling back? Now I have faith in the God Emperor at all times, like all good Imperial citizens should. But this is going a bit far now. Whoa, by the throne, you... I should have got more Ogrins. I did not use my requisitions properly. But it's fine. I can't just leave the Ogrins there. I can't just abandon them. Ratlings, what can y'all do? Not effing much. Right, pull in beside the Ogrins, give them some support, give them direction and orders. Otherwise, who fucking knows what they'll do. Now, for the rest of y'all, the side of the battle seems pretty damn secure, so... Fine, begin moving down. We'll try to assist our comrades. Oh well, there goes our command squad, so I do believe it would be best for y'all to all fall back. What? Basilisk, if you wouldn't mind delivering one last glorious payload from the Emperor, and then begin pulling your ass out of there. We do not have the requisition points to acquire any more units, so men, keep fighting, because y'all ain't getting out of there. This side of the battlefield may already be lost, but we will endeavor to continue on, trying to assist our allies. Well, I understand the Green Horde was coming, but by the throne. Being pulling in, I guess. We'll have to see what damage we can do from afar, but I'm not hopeful. Morale is more than a little broken. Did they just fucking move up on me like... Survivors rounded up. Complete extraction immediately. I would love it if there was a place to extract to, but unfortunately there is not. Out of range of one cannon? Well, you know what we'll do, don't you? We will simply move up. Till we have range on them all. Salamander, I apologize for what is about to happen to you. Nothing good, I can assure you. Oh, by the throne, and they moved up. Well, we are taking a few more casualties than I would. Well, then never mind.
Deathmire has fallen. Even now the orcs are overrunning the hive. There are refugees fleeing, lines of people tens of kilometers long, and they were the lucky ones. And now, warp storms surround the planet, isolating us, cutting us off from help. We are truly lost. Commander, there is nothing more you can do on Armageddon Prime. You can use the void ship you have recovered and go to Secundus.
No! I have been monitoring communications between this officer and yourself. She speaks of cowardice and skirts heresy. We will stay and die with honor, just as the governor ordered us to do.
Commissar Yarrick told me that he despised weak leadership. He considered men needlessly dying wasteful. I do not fight for empty glory, or for the ego of others. It is better we fight our comrades in this. It is better we join our comrades in the south. Everything else would be a waste of manpower and resources.
Very well. But quoting Yarrick every time we disagree will not stop me performing a summary execution should you falter in your duties.
You could fucking try.
Citizens of Armageddon, there is no denying that these are dark times. Through the despicable guile of the orcs, and I'm afraid to say, incompetence and cowardice in a small number of our serving forces, the xenos have taken Armageddon pride. But those of us still living should fear not. The equatorial jungle is dense, impenetrable. Their crude and shambolic vehicles can't get through the undergrowth. Like any hungry, stupid predator, they will now be sated and dozy from their feast. The orcs will not cross into Armageddon Secundus. You have my word. So let the beasts gloat over their short-lived victory. 80% of our industry remains in the south, in my hands. And this industrial might produces weapons of war day and night. When we strike back, our victory will be fast and total. Now sleep easy in your beds, while I tirelessly plan to reconquer the north.
Commander, I have received word from Captain Carone. He states that the orcs are swarming out of the jungle, and he is holding the line against them along the Magness River. He desperately needs reinforcements, but so far none have been assigned. I suggest you make for the captain's defensive position and lend him much-needed aid.
For once I concur with the adjunct commander. You may not wish to throw your men away in needless battles, but this is a crucial action.
Emperor's mercy, thank you, Commander. Von Straub has finally seen sense and sent us some reinforcements. Why did it take so long?
We have not been sent here by Von Straub.
I can't even credit that fat fool for this. Then the Emperor himself must have directed you here. In any event, the orcs are preparing another attack. My forces are shattered. Without your help, we will not hold this time.
We will fight together to destroy those filthy orcs, or die in glory.
I see the Commissariat is still recruiting vainglorious fools to do their bidding. There'll be plenty of opportunities to die, Commissar. Thousands of orcs are flowing from the jungle. It's an invasion. Yet Von Straub says it's nothing. A few green-skinned devils lucky enough to have found their way through the jungle. But you will see. Prepare your men. Deploy in defensive positions down the line. Here they come!
Well, I'm afraid that this pick feed recording will have to end there. I will allow my men to rest and recover their strength before the upcoming battle. I hope you all wish us luck, as we will surely endeavor to do the God Emperor's work. To all Imperial citizens, the God Emperor protects.